Now, people, another woman is claiming to have experienced a similar incident to the man seen in a video assaulting a nurse in Mount Airy, St. Andrew recently. The woman who says she is a registered nurse says when she attempted to go around a Mercedes Benz, which was blocking her vehicle, the driver exited the car brandishing a firearm. She says she escaped the man when she drove up to a patrol car on the road. People, I wonder if you know hear what me just say. Another woman, which is a nurse, is claiming to have experienced a similar incident to the man seen in a video assaulting the nurse in Mount Airy, St. Andrew yesterday. The woman who says she is a registered nurse says when she attempted to go around the Mercedes Benz, which was blocking her vehicle, the driver exited the car brandishing a firearm. She says she escaped the man when she drove up to a patrol car on the road. Listen.
I tried to go right, he swerved right. I tried to go left, he swerved left. That went on for about 3 different attempts to go around him. Eventually, I went around him on the other side of the road to get away from him. I drove, and when I got to Stella Maris, I realized it was still behind me. I called 119 at the time. 119 was on the phone with me. And I got into Grant's Pen where we had a red light. The man came out of his vehicle with a gun in his hand and a hot coffee cup. And he used that hot coffee mug and beat down my window. The man beat that window down. The police was still on the phone, on the Bluetooth, so he could hear what was going on. The recount I'm giving you sounds eerily similar. The light went green, and I went onto Upper Waterloo where there was a patrol car on the side of the road, and I pulled in behind the patrol car, and he sped around. The policeman on the phone said to me, drive him down and get his license plate. Well, at that point, sir, I was so traumatized. I said, no, sir, because I value my life more than his license number. And I called the Crime Stop myself a few days later, and I had nothing to give, okay? But the person said to me, they will return to that same area. They will return to that same area. And, sir, it is so similar. It is so similar. A white, one of those, and the Benz is souped up. You know, when Jamaicans said a car soup up, it was a muffler that made a lot of noise as he was swinging from lane to lane to lane. And he had a gun in his left hand and his hot coffee mug in his right hand.
People, I don't have nothing to say. You guys be the judge. Anything you want to say in the comment section, you say it. If I say me talk right now, me not got up in. Believe me. Because me not like Fuckry. None at all. See? But all me know, the men them operate like this, you can know say a back part man them. A doodoo man them. Uncle doodoo man operates. Eh? One bully woman because one woman want go around your vehicle and you drive bad. Me say God have a plan for you, see? God have a plan for you. You know what I'm glad for people? Say somebody was there in time to catch everything on video. Them say God never left the world without a witness. And good God Almighty, man. Me like how you send one witness right there so the same time to catch a little nasty man so he could be exposed. Because trust me, if that never catch per video, you'd hear one different story. May I tell you now? One different story you'd hear today. But give thanks, everything was on video. So all you know, see a Photoshop, see a somebody Billy, see a AI video. You see, I tell you about some of you man in a high rank in a society, you don't have nothing at all to do. Nothing you don't have to do. All you try to do, a binnacle people. Try to use money powers and step on people all the while, just like how you step in a woman's head. Justice must be served. And the nurse them fi put out a march protest too because this man fi pay the penalty.
Juba, that video is so heart-rendering. You can imagine what the lady I go through. And she seem to be maybe a young girl or middle age, maybe about in her 30s or so. Worse if she has somebody who never exercise. You can imagine that about her bruising. No hope she have somebody who can talk to her and encourage her. Juba, I would have swim, I would have swim, I would have swim. I would have swim. Nobody you should know him and him know her, but I don't think they're in any relationship. And if them ever did in a no relationship, it would be the type of relationship where maybe ma look her and she reject him. But me not think of nothing like that. I just think he is one of those arrogant men where just think say them are God's gift to women or everybody fi bow down to them. Me say the woman beat the woman like a rag doll. Look how much time him take her and fling her down and ground. The part what touched me the most because me see this before me see nothing else. And when he stand up in her head, him stand up in her head as you say now. The man step on the woman head and come up as you say put him all weight and then come on far forward. So him basically turn up in her head. Scream. No, but from the seat, it not look like no intimate, no. It just look like one man and give one woman a fine ass beating. It just look like bullyism. It just look like abusiveness. It just look like somebody a manipulate somebody. Merciful Father. And since we were having discussion about kids nowadays, I may say to my co-worker since evening, say, see, I see him, so the pitney them fight and beat up them one another without cause. It's like them put a solid beating upon the other one without having care. It's like I'm going to hurt you and hurt you so bad. It's the worst hurt you ever feel. And that is what that man look like he might do to the woman, like he must say, when me done with you, man. When me done with you, you get the beating for the rest of your life. Jesus have mercy, somebody fi beat him back so. Him forget some liquor, you watch them prison show. And the prisoner them go find out say, this man in here for whether him touch him child or him touch somebody else's child. Worse if the child end up in a hospital or dead. Oh, them beat him back and put on a salt on him with stick or something. And then water just come find him in the dead. Hi, Lord, please help me out if me sin. Lord, please help me because I not have a wicked heart to sit down and think wickedness, But when me see things being done upon people who can't help themselves, although she fight back no ratty, they could have sister she fight back. Cause it's like she feel like say me I got dead tonight. Me I got dead and me nah go down so. And if me even go down, me I go down with a fight. She never just did the L place. She tried to defend her little self. And imagine you go home, you look forward for reach home, dying for reach home. Lord, just make me reach home now. And this woman will go about her business after a hard day at work. Whether she do one shift or come off for one, two shifts. And you feel like say you are so untouchable. That woman for wait on you, everybody else behind her supposed to wait on you till you feel like do your foolishness. Till you feel like you don't spite enough people. Then you slide out of the way when you reach your destination while still in front of them, then them can pass. No man. You deserve a warning. You deserve a backsliding and go a court and get locked up and for pay how much your money for physical abuse, mental abuse, emotionally abuse. Because her mind she maybe still feel like say, boy, me have headache. So she affected mentally and emotionally she traumatized. Merciful Father, no sir.